you're on Whatnot and maybe something goes wrong, maybe you need a refund, your order didn't arrive, or you have a seller issue, the fastest way to get help is through their built-in support system. So, but navigating isn't always obvious, so let's go through step by step how to contact Whatnot customer support and their help center support request system. So let's check this out. So the first thing you want to do is you want to search up Whatnot Help Center. It's on Google or whatever web page you want to do. It's very, very easy. You just go through the app, or you can click here, whatnot.com/help or help.whatnot.com. And then here's what you'll see first. You'll see a search bar for 4 categories, essentially. There's buying, there's selling, and then there's account and safety and policies. So click the category that fits for your issue. And for this walkthrough, I'm going to do the buying section because I think that's what most people use or do for the most part. And then from here, once inside buying, you'll see a list of common issues. So we'll go over. So canceling orders, buyer protection verified, buyer status. But the contact customer service, scroll down to the returns column, which is right here. And at the bottom, you'll see a link labeled the customer service for buyers. So you just want to click that. So once you click this, this is going to take you to Whatnot's support policy for the buyer side issues. And if I go back here, this page just essentially explains how the refund process essentially works. There's first refunds that go to the sellers, and Whatnot customer service gets involved. It's important to understand that sellers have essentially 48 hours to respond. So if they don't respond or resolve it, then Whatnot steps in. So if you're not contacting Whatnot directly right away, they only intervene if the seller doesn't handle it within the window. And you might ask, but what if your issue isn't about a refund? So keep watching this video. So then if you want to keep going here, you just scroll down essentially, and then you go to submit a request, which will be essentially, and after you click submit a request, which located in the top left corner, so click contact us, and you can click the submit request, which is right here, or you can go to the Whatnot Help Center and just click that. But if you're wondering, you'll get a drop down for how can we help today, and click it, and you'll see that the options are submit a DSA report, trust and safety appeal, and these are for shipping issues. So where do you go if you just need help with a recent order? You want to look at the small text above, which is right here, and it says visit the activity tab and select get help with this purchase. So let's go there, and I'll go there right now, actually. And it's right here. So from here, we'll go over what I need to do next. Sorry. So from your Whatnot account profile, then go to activity essentially. And what this is going to do is you're going to see the purchases, and here you'll see a list of your orders. You can just tap on the order that you're having an issue with. And once you're inside the order detail, which will be located here, you can just click the get help with this purchase button. And there's an actual trigger to open a ticket about that specific transaction. That will be located here, and honestly, your issue might be something that isn't specific to the order. So we'll go over this right now and say your issue isn't about password, but something more serious like account health, policy violations, or just safety concern, and something that isn't solely specific to you, but maybe an issue across many people. You just go to this bar right here. So in that case, I can do, for example, what is the order, and also autofills it in. So you can look at the EU Digital Services Act, for example, and it shows you monthly active users, the policy for that, and the DSA and contact recommendations. And you can also download it as a PDF. But from here, if you want to submit, for example, something for the DSA or Trust and Safety Appeal, just go back to the submit a request here. And for example, if I do Trust and Safety, this is if your account was flagged or suspended, or yeah, you can do a DSA report. And we'll go over what to do next. So let's break down both options briefly. In the Trust and Safety option of this is the fact that you need to fill your Whatnot username or email address right here, and then you have to put in your region, which is really easy. It's either North America or Europe, and then the issue or the violation that you have within the scope. Sorry, this is the wrong one right here. Within the scope of the issue, or within the scope of the performance or policy, and make sure your explanation is clear and respectful and factual, and just support with review this and the get back to you by email, I believe. And if you go to submit a DSA report right here, you'll be asked to confirm your region, a short description of the issue, and if it fits the Digital Services Act criteria. I would say only use this for more serious things that apply to the Digital Services Act, not general problems with shipping or bidding. And the thing also, which is cool about this, is the Whatnot bot. I believe they have a bot that can deal with your issue, which will be located here. I'm actually not sure because I believe it's just a search engine, and they say that's Whatbot because they say it's a virtual assistant essentially. But essentially, the main thing you need to do just for contacting Whatnot's service is start in the help center, right? Click through your issue or category, and if it's about a purchase, use the activity tab. And for I would say safety or policy issues, submit the correct form, and always include your username, screenshots, and a clear summary. I don't think there's no phone number, right? So there's no live chat, but Whatnot does respond to support tickets submitted promptly. And if you go, I believe they have a seller support system. So if you go to seller support@whatnot.com, you can try that. Or there's also the email that they have. I think it's something with support. It might be support@whatnot.com. I could be wrong about that because they may be using the request ticket system instead of the normal. And the next thing is that honestly, the activity, if you're on phone, this would be really, really helpful if you can just go phone purchases. And the part of the, you can do bids, I believe, and offers and saved. And if you go to, if you want the details of your order specific, you can click orders in your profile right here. And then you can just do the order number, which will be located in here. And you can show the statuses. So this will help you filter out the order, and specifically if it's processing completed or cancellations, if you want to know if it's the status of the order without contacting Whatnot. And, always be clear, always include your usernames, screenshots, and a clear summary, and, submit the correct form. And of course, everything, they should respond to you within pretty quickly. I don't know exactly how fast they respond to you, but it won't be months or years, they're a pretty big company. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. Like and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you later.